Happy Sunday night. Happy Sunday night. There's the star of the show. What are you eating? This one here, scrounging off the ground again. Always doing the opposite. So, just watching some music videos. I love watching those music videos where the artists, these rock stars, they invite young people to come up and fill in. I think that is so cool. It's so moving. To me, music is a moving thing to begin with. Caitlin, what's up, my man? Caitlin, yo, yo, yo. There's my dog lifting his left leg, the little bugger. I was just telling him, Caitlin, I was watching these videos. Hold on, let me get my light on. There we go. I'm watching these videos of where famous artists, long time no see, buddy. It's been a couple minutes, man. I remember my subscribers, though, especially Caitlin. It's all right, man. You got to do what you got to do. Long time no see. You're back. I'm happy you're back. Thank you for the like. Yo, 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 it's Richard keeping it real with the Roni dog, and Jen and Danielle. Hi, Jen and Danielle. What's up, Danielle and Jen? And Mia RBIX. Caitlin, you're glad. I'm glad you're Caitlin. I'm glad you're happy. Yo, yo, yo. So I was just watching these artists on TV, these famous rock stars, and I love when they invite young kids up on stage to do their songs with them. I seen this one video 5 minutes ago where this kid's holding up a sign, a cover band playing Sweet Child of Mine, Guns N' Roses. And this 10-year-old kid's holding up a sign saying, "Can I play guitar?" And the cover band sees the kid holding up a sign, invites him up on stage. It's a small audience. He's willing to take a risk. The kid may not be good, may be good. That kid played Sweet Child O' Mine by Guns N' Roses better than Slash. This kid did it. Tears came to my eyes, man. A 10-year-old kid doing these rock leads. I played in a band for years and years and years, and I can't come close to that. 10-year-old kid whipping out these leads. So I fell in love with that, so I'm flipping through the channels, and then, what's his name? The Foo Fighter guy, Dave Grohl, has like a 12-year-old drummer come up, and they do that song Everlong. And it was a girl too. 12-year-old girl drumming Everlong. That is moving stuff, man. When these young kids, especially when the rock star invites them up on the stage. That first one, it was a cover band. All right. It was at like some music fair. There was amusement rides in the background. They probably had a crowd of 1,000 people, maybe more. I mean, that was pretty good. But to have Dave Grohl invite like a 10-year-old girl up to play Everlong in front of like a sold-out arena, I'm telling you, that stuff brings tears to my eyes, man. Oh my God. And then I love Rush. I think Rush, they're one of my favorite bands. There's another young girl that's playing the bass. She's playing Geddy Lee's lines. And she was just doing Tom Sawyer. And Geddy Lee's probably one of the best bass players that ever lived. And this young girl is playing right along with the record album, all the bass lines. Man, that just blows me away to see these young kids performing this music so well, man. When I go back home tonight, I'm gonna watch more of that stuff. I'm surprised I didn't see it before, man. That was really cool stuff, man. That's crazy. When I was 10, I sang horrible. When I was in the band, they would turn my microphone off. I would go out into the audience and ask them, "Did you hear me sing harmony?" They say, "No, we didn't hear a word." And then I would go to our sound man. I'm like, "They can't hear me, Scott." Scott would say, "That's because we purposely turn you off, Richard. Your voice sucks, dude. And if we were to let your voice come through the PA system, we would lose our crowd." So that's how bad I sang. I thought I could sing good, but I guess they didn't think so. So anyways, that was pretty cool. All right, enough of that. I know, it's messed up, right? You know, the only reason why they let me in the band is because I was the one with the PA system. Otherwise, I wouldn't have even been in the band. I had all the equipment. I saved up all my money and bought like a real nice PA system. And then the band came together. I was the worst musician in the band. Everybody else was fairly decent. I was definitely the worst musician in the band. But that's the only reason. And we did a lot of top 40 cover tunes, no originals. And that was fun while it lasted. Then it turned into a job and I split. I decided to go kayaking and build fireworks and get on with my life. You know, I was in the band thing just for some recognition and because it was fun. As soon as it turned into work, then I said the heck with it. They got all serious. I mean, we practiced 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, and we did gigs on the weekends. What kind of life is that? That's a lousy life. Maybe if you're selling millions of records and every girl on the planet's throwing themselves at you, but it wasn't like that. It's like we were playing empty bars and we had to set up our own equipment and tear it down. It was horrible. It turned into a job, so I split. That's when I bought the mountain house and started kayaking and building fireworks. And them guys tried to make it after me. They did all right, I suppose. They never made it, of course. Otherwise, you would have heard of them. So that's that. Listen, I'm having a pretty good day. It's not it's a little depressing. Just to, you try so hard to make it in the band. You think you're going to be something someday, and it just, all that work turns out to be, in the beginning it was fun, Caitlin. When we were just doing like our local events where your friends just showed up and all that was pretty good. But then it turned into work. So let's get back to, I want to tell you, Caitlin, I made a milestone today. When I started this whole YouTube thing, all I said to myself, and I said to a couple of my friends, I said, man, I bet you if I put my mind to it, I could get 1 million views. And everybody kind of laughed at me. And check it out. Today, I've gotten over 1 million views. This happened today. Now, of course, I have 1,000 videos. I'm not exaggerating. 1,000 videos. That's a lot. I'm treating this like a part-time job. Even though it's all fun, it's not a job. Everything's fun. But I made my first milestone. And I'm very proud and I feel very happy at that. Now, my next goal, Caitlin, is to get 1,000 subscribers. And I'm pretty close. I got 974. So I only got 26 more to go. Thank you. Congrats. I'm proud of you, Richard. Thank you. Thank you, Caitlin. You know, that feels good. I'm going to pat myself on the back here because that's what I'm looking for. I want somebody to pat me on the back. All this time and energy I'm putting into it. There we go. Good job. Yay. Yay me. Okay. That's it. So that was my milestone. Doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean a damn thing. All it means is, it means nothing. I guess maybe if I get 1,000 subscribers, maybe I can monetize it. But listen, I ain't holding my breath. I'm not quitting my daytime job. Well, I don't have a job. I'm retired. But I'm not counting on, I'm not planning on flying in Lear jets and moving and getting like a house on the East Coast and a house in Africa. You know, I'm still eating 3 bowls of cereal a day, and I still drive around a piece of junk car, and I don't think any of that's going to change. And listen, I'm not complaining. People say things like this. They look back earlier in their life, and they say those were the good times. Those were the good times, and I disagree. I say now are the good. These are the best times. Right friggin' now are the best times. Okay, it was fun when I was a teenager and I drove around with a different girl on my motorcycle every other night. Oh, that was fun. It was okay. But now's the best time. I know more than I ever knew. I was a snot-nosed little kid that thought he knew everything. And I have a better grasp on how this planet works, how people think, and what's right and what's wrong. And I got a little bit of morality in me, more than I did when I was young. I have respect for other people. I try to be polite. And so now's the best time. And yes, when we were young, it was fun, but now is the best time. And that's what I tell my friends. I'm like, you know, you guys you go back down memory lane. You're just hurting yourself. Enjoy what you got right now and revel in it. Enjoy it. Wallow in it. Be happy. You're lucky you made it this long. A lot of people my age aren't around. A lot of my schoolmates. And so I'm a happy person, and that's the truth. I wouldn't be able to live stream if I was unhappy. I'm trying to put out a good vibe for everybody. And if I had sad things going through my mind, I wouldn't be able to say funny stuff and talk to you all and joke along with everybody. So I'm very content and happy. You don't let the fame get to you. Head, rare, new days. That's why I'm proud. Oh, thank you. Yes. I try not to let anything get to me. I'm proud of myself. I am. I'm not going to lie. But, you know, just because I got a bunch of views doesn't make me a different person. I'm still the same numbskull knucklehead that says the dumbest things and walks around with a dog. You know, I have a couple fun hobbies. I like to do the whitewater kayaking, and I like to build my own fireworks, and I love my doggy dog, and I like to walk and get exercise. But as far as going to my head, oh boy, no, not me. But anyways, everything's cool. Thank you for the likes. Caitlin, yo. So, watching them kids go up on stage, I don't know where I'm at right now. This light is blinding. My dog is walking around. I gotta try to get my bearings before I start. I think I know where I'm at. I'm somewhere near my house. I know that much. Dirt road. Did I tell you I saw a black bear, Caitlin? Not yesterday, but the day before. Saw a big old 300-pound black bear. And I've seen them plenty of times where I live around here. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was only a couple blocks from my house, buddy. I want to say hi to Sport Bro. Yo, hi, Sport Bro. SPOR. I swear to God, a black bear. I see you there, Sport Bro. I'll talk to you. Hello. Hi. I'm dressing Caitlin right now. And a big old black bear. And I was walking the dog, of course. It was my morning walk. And I was coming down the road. And I seen that sucker, man. A nice-sized black bear. Wait, I'm getting lost off the road again. I got to pay attention. And the dog saw it before me. And I tried to whip out the phone and get a video of it. But the app wouldn't. I couldn't get my camera to start up quick enough. I actually did get a video, but you wouldn't be able to see it. It wasn't good enough, so I didn't even upload it. But listen to this. The dog got so excited. And I knew to hold on to this leash with every last little bit of strength I had. I held on to the leash, and the dog still pulled me down on the ground and dragged me a couple feet. He dragged me off the side of the road and into a ditch. But I held on to, because my 100-pound dog wouldn't stand a chance against a big old black bear. And I made sure that the bear didn't have cubs. Because if that bear would have had cubs, I would have turned it right. I would have stopped dead in my tracks. I would have done an about face and hightailed it out of there. But I didn't see any cubs. I assumed it was a male because how big it was. And I sort of ran up to it as quick as I can with the dog running after it. The dog actually scared it away. I bet you if I didn't have the dog with me, I might have been able to get a good video of it. But the dog scared the black bear away. The dog pulled me down. But listen, I'll be able to get... I see them frequently around here. Not as much as I see the deer and everything else. But, I see them from time to time. I see them on my security cameras. I remember one time the trash cans were knocked over down by the lake, and I thought kids were just doing vandalism. And I happened to glance through my security camera, and I seen a big old black bear walk right past the side of my house. And then I put two and two together. I realized the black bear was scavenging, and that's what knocked the trash can down. And when I was driving down the highway that same day, all the trash cans were knocked down on that one road. So that bear was just going from trash can to trash can scavenging. So that was pretty cool. Oh, check this out, Caitlin. I was live streaming the other day, and some guy, Matt, he might even be here now. I was chatting with Matt, and good old Roni here spotted a skunk, and I didn't know it was a skunk. It was under like a thing. I couldn't see it too good. And I let the dog go up to it, and then I heard tss, and then I smelled it, and yup, Roni got skunked, man. The dog got skunked. And I asked everybody for help. I asked my subscribers for help. What should I do? And they told me the dog's not in any danger. You don't have to worry about anything like that. But the smell was inconvenient for a couple days. Thank you for the likes, by the way. Everybody, you guys, thank you. The dog got sprayed with a skunk. My goodness, right? I started getting used to it, Caitlin. I started liking the smell. I'm actually starting to miss the smell now. Now that it's been a few days, the smell went away. They say it takes a couple weeks for the smell to go away, but I guess it didn't get the dog that heavily because the smell's gone. Either that, I'm nose blind. I don't smell it no more. But I got sad news. When I was going to the store today, I saw the skunk squished in the road. Oh my goodness, that poor skunk. And then I thought to myself, well, the dog's not going to get sprayed anymore. Poor animal got hit by a car. Poor skunk. So... and it was probably the same skunk because I don't see them often around here. It was probably the same one right near my house. So, oh well, it's in skunk heaven now. What are you gonna do? I hate to see that. I saw a couple big, not deer. Deer are common around here. That was my last short I uploaded. I saw 2 big buck, male deer, buck, and they had nice racks on them. I uploaded the short. Guys, check it out. There was 2 of them right there, and I was able to get within like 10 feet of them, or even closer. And you know what's cool about buck this time of year? Their antlers have felt on them. They're not like, it's not like that bone whitish color. It's like a light brown furry felt on their antlers. And it looks like it'd be real cool to go up and touch it. You know, it looks like it's real soft and stuff. I understand deer antlers. That's like, there's like blood circulating through them. You know, when they shed them, they fall off, they dry up and all that. But while there's still felt on them antlers, that's blood. There's blood going through that and everything. Them antlers are part of the deer. So that was pretty interesting in itself. I wanted to go paddling this weekend. I wanted to go kayaking, but the weather sort of didn't cooperate. It was raining off and on all weekend. Next week I'll go. My friend's coming up from Maryland, and we're definitely going, rain or shine. Next weekend we're going to go. So I'll upload some of the shorts doing that and all that. And anything else going on? Not really. Just watching them videos on TV, and talking about everything else, man. My dog wants to go back to the house. Maybe I'll just sit outside and chat with you guys a couple more minutes. Dog's leading me back to the house, Caitlin. Oh, Richard, gotta go bye. Good night. See you. Betty bless. Okay, have a good night, buddy. I'm sort of getting back to the house anyway. I might have to call it myself. Unless somebody else wants to chat with me, I'll chat with them a few more minutes. So you have a good night, Caitlin. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Check back anytime you feel like it. You're my man. You're my person. I appreciate you and all that good stuff. So have a great night. So I'm back at my house, everybody else. This is my backyard. That's a baby pool I got for the dog, but he never used it. He drinks out of it. I got the baby pool for them hot days, but dog never used it. He'll lay down in a muddy puddle. He'll lay down in a polluted stream, but he won't lay down in the baby pool. He'll drink out of it. Maybe I should throw ice cubes in there. So, nothing else really going on. Sunday night. A lot of people might be bummed because they might have work tomorrow. School's out, so nobody has school anymore. So, well, listen, I'm home, you guys. Thanks for tuning in, whoever did tune in. Thanks for all the likes. And I'll talk to you all really soon. I appreciate you guys. Talk to you soon.